Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee. Today, I thought I'd explore the idea of how do beliefs work. You see, our beliefs don't change reality, they don't change what's happening, they change our place or our relationship with it. In a universe right now, there's infinite abundance. Your perception of whether or not there's infinite abundance will determine your experience. Many people believe that with inflation, things are happening right now, they don't have enough money to spend. I believe there's more opportunity now than ever to create things that are valuable to people who will support that, and there'll be an exchange of money. I believe that I always have enough money to do whatever I want, when I want, and how I want. So think about this. I've been alive, I'm going on 72 years. I've been through a lot of recessions and things of that nature. I've always had enough because I've always believed. I always believed there was enough. I've always believed there's more than enough. There are times in my life when I didn't believe there was enough, and guess what? That was my experience. But nothing changed. It's not like if I paid less taxes, it would change. No, I've always paid taxes. So taxes aren't the issue. It's not always that my job wasn't enough. It was I wasn't enough. And when I embraced the idea that I wasn't enough, and when I became more, and I gave more, and I provided greater service in the world, that I received more. It's pretty simple. The universe gives you however amount you are grateful for, and what are you bringing? What is your value in the world? You determine that. You determine that. Your beliefs determine how valuable you are and how much the universe will bring back to you. Gratitude, McBride, is the best way to start off. Always. The more you're grateful for, that tells the universe, this law that creates that, oh, they're grateful. Let's give them something more that they're going to be grateful for. The idea is to remember, and this was a question that came up yesterday in service, was that what about all the what about the people that are hurting? What about the fact that we've got this war in Ukraine, and we've got this side and we've got that side? And why can't we just live in peace all the time? Well, the fact of the matter is, in life, there's always contrast. Always. What is peace? Peace is your state of mind as you are in the midst and how you deal with contrast. If you fight the change, if you fight the contrast, there's war. But if you move with it, you align with it, you adjust to it, you flow with it, then the contrast, it's not a hard thing to be in. It's a natural thing. And here's the key thing. Nature is always changing. So what is natural? Natural is going with nature. It's like I can't fight the fact that in June I will have my 72nd birthday. I can't fight that. I go with it. Now, what do I create about? What is my vision that I create? Am I 72 years old then and I have a body that's decrepit? No. I have a body that functions perfectly. I can be 72 years old and function at the level of a 25-year-old. I believe that. I look at my body, yeah, there's signs of age. I can see that with my gray hair, my thinning, my wrinkles, the lack of elasticity. I can see that. But yet I'm in the gym and I'm functioning. I'm with my granddaughter. I'm doing all the things I want to do. I'm in the pool with her every day while she's been here, lifting her, throwing her, jumping with her, swimming with her, just like I would if I was 25. See, it's a state of mind. You've got the reality. The reality is I'm getting older. Okay, that's the fact. But how am I in that reality? I'm functioning beyond belief. I'm doing all the things I love to do. What I'm doing now, I'm doing more now than I did at 25 because I'm more clear. I'm more clear on what I want to experience. I'm more clear on what I want to do. And when I'm clear on that and it lifts my heart, I'm inspired from within. I love it. I talk with you every single day. I meditate with people every single day. I never get tired of it. It keeps me juiced. Talking with you allows me to process too, because I realize that my thoughts are continually expanding. If my thoughts were not expanding, I would get bored. And how can you say, Lee, your thoughts are expanding? Well, they expand because the more aware I become, there's a shift in how I see my beliefs demonstrating. There's a shift in how I see the world. I see the world from a more broad, a bigger, a larger perspective. And guess what? The world is infinite. So for me to see more of the world, I have to expand my level of awareness, my expanded level of consciousness. See, I believe that our purpose is to always become more aware, to have a greater and greater and greater experience of life. Now, when I say that, and I say a greater and more expansive experience of life, am I saying to the universe, I'm not going to be challenged? No, because that would be silly, because I know I'm going to be challenged. It's the natural state of life to be challenged. Without challenge, you don't grow. Let me say good morning to Jeannie, to Carol, to Maggie, to Zoe, to McBride, to Nilda, to Dee, and to Eli. Ooh, there's a song from the past. Eli's coming. Three Dog Night. And Laura Nero did that as well. Great song. Love that song. Going with the flow. It's so important to go with the flow. Things are changing. My granddaughter, 5, she's changing all the time. Found out in the last 2 days by her not taking a nap, a miracle. She sleeps through the night. Oh, I guess her body is saying to her, you don't need as much sleep. So we were pushing against it, saying you got to have your nap. No. You see, you've got to be flexible in the world. I have to be flexible that my granddaughter is changing and I have to adapt to it. And I have to help her as one of her guides in this world. I have to help her to understand and give her the tools and the means and set her up for success. I believe that's the key to life. Set yourself up for success. Set everyone that's important to you up for success. Create a life where everybody wins. Isn't that interesting? Create a life where everyone wins. Realize this. It's not the things that make you happy. It's the experience you have that creates happiness for you. That's all you're ever seeking, is to experience a greater and greater life. You're experiencing, you desire to experience greater and greater love. What does love mean for you? Every day it expands. Love is a word that cannot be defined. It is seeing life through the eyes of the divine. That's how I see it. And the divine sees everything in all of its perspective. And so with that, here's my little visitor today. Claire, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
And today we were telling people about how we didn't take a nap the last 2 days. And what happened? Did you sleep all night? Yes, she did. And well, her dad said, you sleep all night for Baba and Nona? We'll get you a surprise. So I guess she's got some surprises coming, and that makes her happy. And you can see from her.
Can you put my earrings on?
I will after we're done here. See, change is always happening. Jean's gone. I've got Claire. When I've got Claire, I adapt. That's what you've got to do. It's not like the podcast would have been better without her or with her. The podcast is what it is, and she's here with me. So with that, everyone, I say to you, create a great day. Look at me. I'm creating a great day. I've got my sweetie. If you ever need support, we teach at Agape one simple thing: ask. Because if you don't ask, we can't read your mind. We don't know. Because everyone's going through something different.
Rainbow.
Everyone's going through something different.
Rainbow.
And if you ask, we can support. Know that you're worthy of that support. With that, make it a great day. Flow with the change. Be authentic. Be you. There's nothing better. Have a great day, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye. Now, time to